He's good. He knows every aspect of this game. But my grandpa put all his gaming knowledge, his whole heart, into assembling this deck. I have to believe that it holds some secret strategy. This card is useless.
What's up, everyone? Sag here, and today I am going to be playing a pack with my least bought pets in customs. So we're going to go through all the tiers here slowly. You can see all of my least bought pets. The top 10 is basically what we're going to have in our pack. And you can already see, like, it's going to be a pretty common theme between pets, where it's like the new puppy pack pets and golden pack is going to be your least bought most of the time. That's why the packs are really starting to look this way, and there are very few synergies that actually work. We're also doing this for foods, so my food is pretty suboptimal as well, but we're going to try to do it nonetheless. I thought this would take like a really, really long time, which is why we are talking over the recording, because I figured, like, you know, this would take me a really long time, to be fair. But there are the one synergy that really stands out in this is food perks. So since puppy pack, you know, the new pets, you probably bought them the least amount of time, at least you can get a food perk synergy in there. So we have ocelot, we have elephant seal, we have bear. As you can see, I buy bear instantaneously because I knew that bear would be one of my best pets, which is actually kind of crazy, because not only do we have very poor food perks to begin with, so it's not like, you know, we're not getting melon, we're not getting lemon, we're not getting any of that good stuff. Bear is going to be great to replace the other person's food perks, which most likely is going to be very good. And then, of course, bear works really well with ocelot and elephant seal, which I knew that I was probably going to have to go towards. Either that, or we have like some 4-squad synergy. That was another build that I tried with macaque and what's the other one? Manta ray. Manta ray is not that good, but if you get both of them, they're not half bad, because at least, like, you don't feel too horrible about running a 4-squad. And then I figured that we would have to, like, try to tempo out, like, pretty hard, because when we make it into the late game, not having, like, optimal foods or pets is gonna put a big damper on you. We level up twice into the useless jerboa. I don't have apple in the pack. I don't have mouse, no owl, clearly nothing like that. So it's just it's useless. We also have like strawberry pets that do nothing because I have no strawberry. I buy strawberry quite a bit for pack 3, so there was no way it was getting in here. So like you can see, dove is going to do absolutely nothing. We have like velociraptor, again, nothing you can do with it. So there's just absolutely dead units. And that's why I figured it would take a really long time to pull this out. Cuttlefish is really nice, though, because it's so big that 8 starting attack that you can get on turn 5 is actually very useful. As you can see, I'm saving level ups here because I really want to level up into ocelot. That's probably going to be our like #1 pet to work with bear. If not that, then elephant seal. Just basically any scalar that you can get. Now, I did try quite a few times to use PDF, also known as poison dart frog, because we did have osprey. So at least like we had trumpeters, we could use PDF in that sense. Some of these teams that we're going up against are just absolutely wild at how weak they are. And we level up into the ocelot. You can see me hover over it. I was very happy about that. Stonefish is actually another really good pick here. However, you know, got to have the scaling as early as I can. Turn 7 is a great way to get there. PDF still is actually pretty good here because you do get the honey proc. So I wasn't feeling too bad about that. And then every perk that we buy is also an apple buff. So like ocelot is actually super goated for us here. You can see I pick up whale shark too, because it's like, man, I might as well get a 3/3 buff. You know what I'm saying? My ordering here is kind of really weird. I don't really know why I did it in this order when I could have just had PDF where ocelot was and probably won the round. But instead we get to tie here. which also is still fine. We're on 5 lives. Honestly, I was very surprised at most of the games that we were able to hold like heavy tempo. I guess that's basically all you can do. There was no way to really get scaling. So you can see I'm throwing around my donkey because I was like, why did I just buff my donkey? And and also why did I not have PDF in the right position? So I'm just gonna stack onto the whale shark now. And I do switch PDF, but now it doesn't matter because whale shark just eats the honey anyways. Look at some of these teams though. This is turn 8. Like this is a crazy turn 8 team for customs. Like he's got to be a free to play player. I do lose, like to be fair, but let's be real. My team is absolute dog water for turn 8. And then turn 9 we level into the elephant seal, grizzly bear, which are both actually very, very decent pets. Elephant seal more so because we actually, get to use food perks with it. And I think grizzly bear is going to be a bit better than elephant or than PDF for us here. So we're actually running both bears, and we have both food perk scalers, and then whale shark. So whale shark's basically going to be our biggest boy, and then we're just going to try to scale up as much as we can because we actually have a very good amount of life. Not only that, but with all of the honey triggers that we get, bear is actually able to get off multiple attacks on occasion, especially when we start buffing up some more. It's going to be really good for us. I was thinking about hitting the level 3 bear. Honestly, there's nothing in this pack that I want. Like, I wouldn't even... I guess maybe Ocelot. Level 2 Ocelot's probably better. But I just froze bear for a while because I figured, if we can get it to level 3, I'd do that. And again, another team that is incredibly weak. So I was not expecting all of these teams to be, so weak. It didn't really occur to me. I was like, how do I keep winning? I think at this point, this is probably like easily the best game that I had in terms of like full synergy along with like good tempo and just like great level ups. It was kind of just all coming together. A great eggplant for me. You know me, I love eggplant. It's going to be hard to beat this guy, but we barely are able to trade with the hippo, and bear can clean up. So far, I don't think we've seen anyone with like melon or like a good unit like that they're building up. We did see like a couple hippos, but I think that's like the pack 1 noob special is to go big hippo. A lot of these people that we've seen too look like they're just pack 1 players. Like look, here's another team. Level 3 swan, elephant, blowfish. The eggplant works out really well again for us. Elephant kills so much of his team, and then we're actually able to draw there. It felt like it should have been a win, but it was very close. So we're about to hit the level 3 honey bear, and then potentially we can get all 3 things buffed. We get level 2 Ocelot here for next turn. Reindeer would have been really good with the team. However, whale shark is it's too big at this point, and it gets so many stats a turn. Kind of have to keep it. And like my equipment's shit anyways, so it's like it doesn't really matter too much. Again, another pack 1 team. It almost feels like I'm playing against pack 1, but it's simply not the case. That's it'd be quite impossible for me to have customs versus pack 1 only. So we'd get the level 2 Ocelot here. Have to get rid of my eggplant, unfortunately, to get more buffs. But I think at this point, we're probably fine. We have 4 lives, too. Like, 4 lives, turn 14, 8 wins. Our team isn't the best, but with the scaling that we have, it's looking not half bad. Another pack 1 team. Isn't that crazy? This time they have Rat Rhino, which is honestly pretty based. He activates our pita bread too, and we just clean up easily. And then I think we're going to throw everything onto the elephant seal. I think the only thing better we could have really got is level 2 elephant seal here, level 2 grizzly, and then level 3 bear. No chocolate though, no crow. There isn't any way, no pill, no blobfish. There's no way to really get more experience other than just rolling and finding it. So I think overall this is like exactly what you have to do. And I think this is the same guy, Rat Rhino again. And this time we're way too big way too hot for him to handle. Our scaling was just simply too much, and we were able to eke out that win. Honestly, it only took me a few tries as well, probably like 5 or 10. And I was very happy about it. Here's another run that I had that is honestly unreal. You saw we were running a 3 squad there, Macaque and 1 Manta Ray. We are on 9 wins, turn 12 for life. Don't even ask me how this happened. We did level up into early Macaque and early Manta Ray, so it was pretty nice there. And I figured, I figured it'll be no problem. We can easily win on this turn. I get double pita bread. Like, trades are really good for me here, and I don't win. He's got the level 2 monkey getting the big hippo, and I was like, okay, well, that'll be fine. I have 3 more lives. Clearly, I can come back here. Bear, I decided to take Bear over Cobra because it's really hard to scale anything unless you already have like the food perk scaling package. Freeze the eggplant because I figured like maybe eggplant can get me a win here. Just like sneak one out. Buy pretzel, that's like my only scaling option. It actually works too to get the +4/+4. We get a lot of gold from Manta Ray. I'm thinking like, oh, maybe we can do it. And then we face Kyogre, and I'm like, well, probably not beating him with my team. And honestly, it was closer than you would expect for my absolutely jank 4 squad team. If I would have needed to kill the Spino like right off the bat, but it was already too big. Yeah, I decided to buy Ferret here for a tennis ball. That the huge tennis ball value, I know. I was thinking maybe like I could snipe some melons and like sneak a win that way. You can see I get the trying to get level 2 walrus, so like I have double peanut in the back, which isn't really the best to win. I end up just buying blueberry instead of grapes. Like what do you do at this point? Because there's no way to really get better. You just have to hope to find somebody that you can beat. Another team that looks possible to beat here. Unfortunately, I think the eggplant actually makes us lose, which is kind of sad. I'm not gonna take it off though, just because like I guess maybe I could replace it for pita bread again. At this point, like I'm only looking for levels and pretzel, because what am I supposed to do, man? What am I supposed to do? And I want the gold value from Manta Ray and of course the 3636 orangutan. Like you gotta, it's gotta be this way. I figured that enough pretzels would get us there. But maybe we needed level 2 grizzly or level 2 walrus even more. Looks like a pack 1 special team, and I lose because my guy is just simply not big enough. I lose by 1 HP. If I would have pretzeled my Manta Ray instead of my Macaque, we would be in a different situation now. I get 2 level ups though. 2 level ups turn 16. I'm feeling good. We keep Salt on Walrus, which probably like is okay. Like it doubles damage, hits 18, but maybe Tomato would have been better. Honestly, like I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. And this is a team that you simply cannot beat. They have a bunch of ginormous units with Peanut. Not going to happen. Actually kind of close because we have our own Peanut, and you can see I'm just buying a bunch of food. Walrus level 3 doesn't do anything for us. I guess it could. We could put it up front. But I've figured that my Macaque up front would just be better and then guarantee the 2 peanuts on the other 2, because I felt like my Macaque and my orangutan were already pretty large, and so like they do mostly get PETA value. If I had melon though, it was easy game there, absolutely Jover. Coming into this last round though, I really needed just to face like again a pack 1 only team, but the cards were not in it for me this time, so kind of unfortunate. We really had it there, but it's hard to get this type of squad over the line. And then I have one more game to show you here where I was really trying to use PDF. Again, our only scaler is going to be Elephant Seal. And we do have Stonefish as well. So Stonefish is really good, especially for like trying to take out like one super large unit with Melon. However, PDF is not as good as Snake Grizzly Bear, which is kind of unfortunate. But I figured that with PDF, we would be able to get enough shots off because, of course, it has been buffed. And this team was looking pretty decent, though, all things considered. Not like the best scaling, but I figured it could potentially get us over the line. Level 2 Stonefish is really huge, like I was saying. Like, that does 40, what is that, 44 damage? So, and then, like, this team, we look like we can do it. We look like we can do it, but Rhino is just going to be simply too big. So, I had a lot of fun with this, though. Maybe in the future we can try it again, because I'm sure it'll be slightly different. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Politely smack that like button's ass on your way out. And you know what? Have a wonderful day.